Good evening, and thank you. My name is Rachel Foley, and I'm an attorney here in Kansas City, in the Lone Jack area. We are asked, why are the residential neighbors of Valley Oaks and others so concerned about 6,999 head of cattle moving into Lone Jack, Missouri, because of David Ward's repeated lack of compliance and lack of concern for the Clean Water Act, and the fact that we were told that DNR, because of lack of staffing, will only visit this facility every 5 years. On August 21st, 2000, the state of Missouri and the Missouri Clean Water Commission sued David Ward for violations. This case was settled 2 years later in 2002, right before the start of the jury trial scheduled on May 20th, 2002. On April 25th, 2002, the state of Missouri and the Missouri Clean Water Commission filed a second suit within 2 years against David Ward. This time, a permanent injunction is issued and fines were assessed in the amount of $13,500. Then, on April 4th, 2005, the EPA filed an action against Mr. Ward. This is the third violation that we are aware of in the 5-year span. This is also 322 days since the settlement with the state of Missouri for the last violations of the Clean Water Act. Those 5 counts that the EPA brought: failure to install appropriate best management practices for lack of erosion control, failure to install appropriate best management practices for failure to maintain silt fencing, failure to perform and document site inspections, discharge without a permit, failure to develop an adequate stormwater pollution protection plan. The result? The agreement to be in compliance and pay a $95,000 fine. May 16th, 2007, Woodbury Homes, owned by David Ward, was charged with a misdemeanor by the United States of America for submitting a false document to the EPA regarding the Clean Water Act. The date of the offense was 12/1/2005. That is 562 days from the prior Clean Water Act violation judgment. That is the 4th violation within 5 years of the Clean Water Act. The result ended up in a plea agreement for delivering a false document. The 5th incident involved the Clean Water Act was another report by the EPA in their annual noncompliance report from 2009. Then again in 2010, another noncompliance report from the EPA for the Clean Water Act violation. Move forward to February 22nd, 2017, there's a notice of suspension.
Your 3 minutes.
Thank you. For inhumane slaughter of livestock. That was held in abeyance and allowed to proceed. What we're asking is, if the wards and their companies are not going to protect our health and we can't rely on anybody else, we turn to DNR to protect us. And if we can't rely on you guys, who then do we turn to? Thank you for allowing me to speak tonight.